Han Meditations.
Seemed improvised.
We can use these off-the-shelf components.
I got these from Camper World. We run the whole thing with this game controller.
Come on!
And then you got some of the equipment from Camper World? At least use an Elite controller. At least use the Xbox Elite controller. I mean, am I wrong? Okay, guys, if you're watching this, then it's been confirmed that the submarine, they found it and it exploded and everyone on board is dead. Now, this is definitely a terrible tragedy, and it's sad that this had to happen. I just don't understand, why it happened and why these people were going on this trip. The ship itself wasn't even capable of going down that far. I mean, I don't know why. If you're a billionaire or you have money to spend $250,000 to go on a trip in the middle of the ocean, wouldn't you check the vessel? Especially one of the guys had his son on there, God rest his soul. But wouldn't you check and make sure everything is as safe as possible? They even showed on the ship that there was, hand-built parts on it. I mean, and they were trying to cut costs. And one person even backed out because of safety concerns, which is absolutely insane. Let's just look at one of these clips.
An experimental submersible vessel that has not been approved or certified by any regulatory body and could result in physical injury, disability, emotional trauma, or death. Where do I sign?
So, as you saw in that clip, there were no regulations for this submarine. No one inspected it. It was just something some guy made and started charging people $250,000 for.
Oh my gosh.
And in the waiver that they signed, it said it could result in death. And people were like, yeah, sure, let's go.
Oh
I'm all for exploring and learning new information and learning about different depths of the seas and the oceans. And, you never want to live in fear. But that's absolutely out of control that you see something like that and you read that. I mean, you're not going to have your lawyer read it over. You're not going to read it over. And you see that and you say, yeah, sign me up. Let's go. Let's go.
I wouldn't do it. I'm scared I will never probably even go on a safe submarine because I'm scared of that, of the deep waters. It's just, I would just be in there having anxiety thinking it could break in any second. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah. So let's continue watching this.
Oh,
Take your shoes off. That's customary.
okay. Wow. Inside, the sub
That's how
has about as
small
much
it is?
room as a minivan.
So this is not your grandfather's submersible. We only have one button. That's it. It should be like an elevator. It shouldn't take a lot of skill.
The Titan is the only 5-person sub in the world that can reach Titanic depths, 2.4 miles below the sea. It's also the only one with a toilet. Sort of. And yet, I couldn't help noticing how many pieces of this sub seemed improvised.
We can use these off-the-shelf components.
I got these from Camper World. We run the whole thing with this game controller.
Come on!
That's really not I'm not laughing at the tragedy. I'm just laughing at you're running
That's
this whole thing off of a 2001 GameCube controller. I mean, what's going on? And then you got some of the equipment from Camper World, and there's one button on the thing?
Wait.
What could go wrong?
So is the guy who made it, did he go on the trip?
I think the CEO went. I mean, this guy's, again, God rest all their souls or whatever, but, he's fine. He's in a better place now. But this guy is like a kook. You know what I mean? He probably believed in it and thought, this is great. I can get this stuff from Camper World and use a game control. At least use an Elite controller. At least use the Xbox Elite controller. I mean, am I wrong? I mean, bare minimum. Bare minimum, use an Elite controller, man. I mean, you have a controller with, it looks so light and flimsy. How that controller would disconnect from, 5 feet away. You're using it 2.4 miles into the depths of the ocean? And that's what you have people? I mean, that's crazy. I mean, that's just absolutely nuts. And then the guy, I'll let you guys hear what he said about the captains and all that.
To what he talks about, the CEO talks about hiring people.
Yes, I mean, when I started the business, one of the things you'll find there are other sub-operators out there, but they typically have gentlemen who are ex-military submariners, and you'll see a whole bunch of 50-year-old white guys. I wanted our team to be younger, to be inspirational, and I'm not going to inspire a 16-year-old to go pursue marine technology. But a 25-year-old, who's a sub-pilot or a platform operator or one of our techs can be inspirational. And so we've really tried to get very intelligent, motivated, younger individuals involved because we're doing things that are completely new. We're taking
AKA, they saw the submarine and said, I'm not going in on it. I mean, why would you be concerned about the person's age or their race? Can they do a good job or not? It doesn't matter if the guy's white, black, or whatever, dude. Can he do the job? Doesn't matter if he's 50, 60, or 40, 20. I mean, can he do the job? I mean, that's even worse. The people there probably didn't want to go on it because they took one look, said there's one button on it, and you're controlling it with a 2001 GameCube controller.
It's like as if you see it as a joke.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Like
saying.
you really like it's like a joke to you to use it as a PlayStation controller. Like this is a really serious thing. Like literally lives are online as we can see.
Yeah.
And, like the depths of the ocean are not something to play with.
And that's what makes me so like angry and like question it because I'm like, what was this guy thinking? And why did nobody shut this guy down? I mean, I guess it's a free country. You can do whatever you want. But I just don't understand why, unless he lied to them, why would you take your child on that? Why would you go? Why would you read it and examine the submarine and say, yes, this seems safe? I would go on that thing. I promise you. If he took me on the trip and said, hey, okay, guys, we're going to take you on the trip or whatever. And okay, 250,000. All right. Well, if I'm going to be spending 500,000 because obviously I'm going with my wife, we go everywhere together. All right, I'm spending $500,000 on this thing, right? Okay, let me check it out, man. Can I do that? Sure, come on. Okay, he walks me up to the thing. All right, this is the size of a minivan. Okay, immediately I'm feeling claustrophobic. Okay, that's a little, whatever. Then he shows me there's one button on the whole thing. What if we need to call for help? What if we needed to move something to get out? There's no robotic arms on it to move debris. What if we get stuck? Oh no, trust me, it's like an elevator. One button down, one button up. Okay. So how do you maneuver? Oh, we got this PlayStation controller. Wait, what? That's not even the PlayStation 5. That's PlayStation 1. Wait, what? And then, oh yeah, dude, don't you love these lights? I got these from Camper World. I installed them myself. Oh, dude, I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm nowhere near that thing.
And I'm supposed to pay to get on this? You could not pay me to get on that thing. I promise you.
Exactly.
You could not.
You could not pay me enough money to get on that. I mean, that is just absolutely insane and disgusting to be running a company like that where it's janky and it's probably going to not work and get destroyed, and it imploded over the pressure. It didn't even get stuck. It just couldn't handle it.
I'm trying to see if he went down with him. I mean, I don't think anyone should die.
I think the CEO was there.
Okay, because I was going to say if he had other people go, but he's the one who invented it, that'd be kind of messed up.
Yeah. I mean, I could be wrong, but I heard the CEO was on there. But again, if people are crazy and in their own world, then they believe it. Like, they're going to take you down with them. Jeez. So, guys, in the future, if we're ever going to do anything dangerous, please read into the companies. Please read into the people behind them. Please read into these submarines or whatever machine that you're going into and make sure it's safe. Look up the statistics. Has anyone died doing this? How many? I mean, people get stuck in submarines all the time, and it's just sad that it had to get to this point. So thank you guys for watching. We'll definitely continue giving our opinions on topics that happen, and watch our podcast. A new episode is dropping tomorrow on Friday. New episodes every Friday, guys. Thank you.
Thanks. See you in the next video.